Welcome to Talk of the Towns, a series where we'll be taking a deeper look at what's going on in town and where the town is heading. I wanted to start the series with a discussion on slowing the growth in the town of Ballston. As many of you remember, when I ran for office in 2019, the town was number one on this list. We were the fastest growing town in the state of New York. This chart here is from the 2024 census data, and you can see that we're no longer on the top 10 list. So the policies that your town officials, the town board, myself have put into place are really beginning to work. Remember, we were in moratorium for 18 months where no building, no major subdivisions, no major commercial projects were being built. It was all on hold while we revisited the comprehensive plan, engaged the public to find out, is it the same, the vision for the town? Has it changed in any way? And then we went about completing a complete redo of the zoning to match the input that we got from the comprehensive plan. So I know it doesn't feel like it at all times because of the traffic and all of the construction, but the town growth is slowing. A lot of what you see right now being built was approved before we could actually get into moratorium. Multi-unit apartment buildings are no longer allowed in our town. So you will see a couple built that were approved before moratorium, but after that, there will be no new multi-unit apartment buildings. So this is an apartment building, Blue Heron, I believe, and one off of Route 50. And this is the new one at the corner of Brookline Road and Route 50. So goodbye, no more multi-unit apartment buildings. We have enough. No more PUDDs are allowed in the town of Ballston. A PUDD is a planned unit development district, and think of it as a carve out. Your zoning only allows so much density. But in a PUDD, you could have a variety of uses, commercial uses, townhouses, apartment buildings, single family homes could all be in the same neighborhood. Really difficult to regulate and to ensure that the developer is doing everything that was laid out. We did not do a very good job with this. The 8 years prior to myself being town supervisor, the town had a very low threshold to build. There wasn't a lot required of the builders. So that word got out, and we got not only a bunch of PUDDs like Stonebridge, like Timber Creek, the biggest PUDD in our town, that's currently in stage 4 of the build out, but you also got major subdivisions. The Katz PUDD is not even begun yet. You can see it on the map over on the right-hand side of the screen. To get your bearings, McRae Hill and head south, and you'll hit Outlet Road will be the next intersection. So that is going to be a good number of 2-story apartment buildings on the first part of that road. And then there'll be another entrance that goes down low where that'll be single family homes. We also increase setbacks from wetlands. We want to protect our waterways, our ecosystems. So we took a good look at all of that, and the feedback that we got from the comprehensive plan warranted increasing the setbacks. So what is still permitted? Single family homes, including major subdivisions, can be proposed. Townhomes, duplexes, and commercial buildings, and also mixed-use commercial buildings. A mixed-use building is commercial on the first floor and second floor. And in the north end of our town, we have ladder trucks at the fire department, so you can actually go up to 3 stories. And you're seeing that on the corner of Route 50 and Brookline Road. That project got in before a moratorium. And some people would say that's unfortunate. Some people don't have a problem with apartments, but regardless, these uses are permitted, and anybody who comes to the town proposing a project that is within the boundaries of what we allow, then it is considered by our planning board. Ballston first. water and traffic mitigation fees really should have gone in place back in 2006 when they redid the comprehensive plan. For some reason, your elected officials did not follow through, but they are in place now. Any one proposed project, anyone who proposes a project that is subject to seeker, that's the State Environmental Quality Review Act. These are usually projects that are likely to impact traffic and or water, is subject to contributing to our infrastructure, improving our intersections, improving our water infrastructure. So they have to pay a fee. So how does that play out and how does that work to slow growth? Here's the intersection of Brookline Road and Route 50, and you see the old Runway gas station. There's a project that's been proposed and approved to go in there. The town designated engineer runs the formula on traffic and water and comes up with a fee of $109,000 in mitigation fees that they have to pay up front before they begin the project. Well, for whatever reason, they weren't able to come up with that money, and the project now has to go back before the planning board for another approval. And they could alter things if they wish to, or they could put the same project in front of the planning board and it would likely pass. It passed the first time. But they still have to come up with $109,000. And those funds go into very specific budget lines, and those monies can only be used to improve traffic intersections, go toward a grant like a circle at East Line and Route 67, where you have to come up with a 20% match on a lot of grants. And water mitigation fees could improve resiliency. We have a 10-year plan on our water infrastructure and improving it so that it stands the test of time. So will this project move forward? I don't know. They have to come up with those mitigation fees if they want to develop in town. So our policies are working. It will take time for us to go further down the list in fastest growing towns because we are still in the top 20. And I'm confident that they'll work. I'm proud of the work that our town team has done, our town board, our town officials. It is very smart zoning. It's actually won multiple awards, state award and a national award for planning. So I'm just looking forward to continuing in this role and carrying out all of this and seeing the policies work. Have a great day today. We'll talk to you next time.